Alright, so today I'll be going over this really strong damage over time deck that we have been looking at in Superior. So I will show you the formation for it. Would be, where's it? Sorry. Formation, okay. Is it this one? Yep, is this one. Alright, so this is the formation for the damage over time deck. We have Bernard, uh, not want to do that. We have Bernard with the acceleration, which speeds us up, which allows us to cast our spell much faster, so we can cast our damage over time dot faster, which I believe was called continuous damage. Yep, continuous damage. So we can cast that much faster. And we have our frontline Ramagos right here. He is an optional. He's optional. So if you do have, like, let's say a Rakan, you can always put him there too. But he's an optional tank, so make sure you do get a primary tank here. Ramagos is pretty decent in this deck, but if you do have other tanks you prefer more, feel free to switch that in. So next one will be Lapis. She is a secondary tank. Basically, once our primary tanks dies, we need a secondary tank to help tanking, and she has an AOE as well, which is really good for damage over time. And we have Cleo. So what Cleo does is she grants invincibility. This is great to counter other damage over time decks too, because this is quite popular. You might be fighting against them a lot, so make sure you have a Cleo in your deck. This is good against, as I said, the damage over time deck, and also a lot of other deck that is going to nuke one of your main carries. These two, actually these three right here is going to be your main carries. So now we have, next up is Colleen. She is here as a buffer. She provides your attack up to. So when you do apply your continuous damage, it will deal a lot more damage. Then next is your main character. He is your main. Uh, Barretta. I can't even pronounce his name, I don't think. Anyways, so Flaming Thunder attacks all enemies and grant 2 continuous damage effect on each for 6 seconds. So he is your main man in this deck. He is the MVP. He's the one that's going to be constantly applying that continuous damage, chopping down the enemy HP over the minutes. And then we have him, uh, Thrain, I think how I say it. But yeah, the Grim Reaper. So he has a Doomsday Fall onto random enemies to inflict damage and to stun with a 30% chance. Stun the enemy with a 100% chance if the enemy is under continuous damage. So basically these two are your combos. Once you apply the continuous damage, you will want to use Dane to apply the stun. So that is why we have Bernard for acceleration. Acceleration it speeds up your mana regen. So when you do cast him, you can also cast him as well. And then our last one will be Sophia. So Sophia is there as a one-shot nuker to catch out their tanks in early game. Depending on the situation, depending on the situation, you wouldn't want to use damage over time. Sophia might be better in that situation to just take out one whole entire unit herself. So I'll say the core of this comp would be uh Burnett. Yep. Burnett, Thane, and uh Burnett, Thane, who's this guy again? Bernard. Yep, Bernard, Chloe, and Lapis. Alright, so these 5 are the core of the damage over time team. So rest of this, Sophia, you can replace it with another single target nuker of your choice if you prefer. You can even use him if you want. Ragdoll, actually not Ragdoll, he doesn't attack the next one in line. Another single target choice would probably be, if you prefer her, she's good. You can use her instead, or you can use Coom instead as well. So do keep that in mind. She's an option. Just make sure if you do switch her out, you switch her out with another single target nuker. And so for Chloe, you can switch her out if you have the unicorn. But currently I do not have it, so I can't switch her out. Or if you want, you can also switch her out for him as well. He is actually better than Chloe, but then again, if you don't have him, which I can understand because he's legendary, therefore you might just want to stick with Chloe. And then the last one, of course, I talked about this earlier. Ramagos can be switched out for Rakan or any other tank you prefer, maybe even Poseidon. So just keep that in mind. So this is the core of the deck. Oh, I should probably explain spells too. So for the spells, right, we have that is so for the spells we have okay, so we have transfer, right? So what transfer does is that this is a great spell to transfer a CC from that's on you right now to the enemy. Therefore, this counter other damage over time decks because once because damage over time is quite popular. So if you're fighting with another guy with the same deck, if you wait for him to apply his continuous damage on you, you can instantly do the transfer and apply two more stat onto him, and then apply all your ability because that's only one cost. Therefore, he'll have 4 stacks of damage over time, which is really nuts. So keep that out. Keep an eye out for that. And then of course you have to have spoil. Spoil 2 costs applies 2 more damage over time, and it also inflicts damage. So that's really good. Alright, so for the last spell, it would be Cleanse. So what Cleanse does is remove the HP, oh, not remove, recovers the HP of all allies and removes all of their harmful effects. Gain 1 mana for each harmful effect removed. This spell can gain up to 3 mana. However, this spell is pretty good. It gives you mana back if you were successful cleanse it, which allow faster damage over time casting, and also this is a great way to counter other damage over time deck. As I said, this video will there's probably some people will watch this video and a lot of people will be building that damage over time deck. Therefore, just be expected to be fighting people with that deck. So this is a great way to counter it because this clears the damage over time and it also recovers HP as well. So yeah, this would be the main core of the deck. If you have any problems, just let us know on the Discord. I will go and do a fight with you and explain to you the concept of that deck in battle. Alright, let's try a gameplay for the damage over time deck so I can show you and explain what do you want to do when playing with it. Nice. Oh, Skylance. I know him. Okay, okay, okay. This will be fun. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, he's playing the DoT deck too, but his is better than mine. Alright, alright, alright. Send him an emote. Alright, let's wait. We have an advantage right here. We have an advantage, so we can wait for him. Like that. Can we react with this one? I should take out his bear. Nice. Yeah, he's playing the same deck as me, but if we were to able to pull transfer early on, we can use that against him. But we do have to be careful though. Let's play this too. If we stun him, we get to counter it. Oh, unlucky, but still, that's fine, that's fine. Wait for another counter. Perfect. We are taking quite a lot of damage. Just drop this down. Nice, that's fine. Do you have this one now? Change the spear. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. This will carry over. I need to use invisibility because the teddy bear is popping, and he used continuous damage, so this is perfect. This should keep me safe. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Heartbeat to heal in case, because my invincibility has worn off. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we should easily win this. This should be an easy win right here. He may counter it, but he'll still die. Yep. GG. Yeah, so this is one way to play the deck. I mean, there's different situations, but this deck is pretty good. Alright, so that sums up the damage over time deck. So if you have any more questions, please join the Discord. Or if you need some help with building your deck, join the Discord as well. Me, Nico, and Bobo will always be here to help people. So just let us know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Peace.